Hey, you guys, welcome to Splinterlands TV. It is I, the Psy, and we are back with another Thursday night kind of battle stream. So, a lot's been going on in the Splinterverse, but I'd say it's all primarily focused around one big thing, which is the 2000 DEC for Wild proposal. Again, hopefully that passes. It's one of the things that I am looking forward to being implemented. I agree with basically everything that Matt says, that if less people play in Wild, the rewards will be greater. So your 2000 DEC that you'll have to pay per season is going to stretch a lot further. So, I mean, I'm in total agreement with Matt. And I mean, I haven't had the best chance to be able to play lately either. I mean, even today, I had two kids in soccer when they both got back from school, and I still had to like make supper and everything like that. It's not like there was time left over. So you can see that my last game that I was able to play manually was actually, where is it? Oh, and this is such a controversial take. I shouldn't say that because I've been entering tournaments like crazy, okay? So it's not like I haven't been playing. I've just been playing too many tournaments, I think. And I've really cut down the number of tournaments I've been playing in. There we go. So modern ranked at least 34 hours ago. 32. See, I got like 2 hours here and there. Squeeze in a few games. 31. And then it's the tournaments. Yeah, so I've been kind of sporadic with my gameplay right now, just because real life keeps getting in the way of my Splinterlands time. And that's why I'm kind of thankful, in some ways, for our bot overlords who were there to have my back. Most controversial take of all time. And this is why I'd gladly pay the 2000 DEC. So, I mean, I wasn't able to play because, I mean, I've got family commitments and everything. But hey, look, the bot was working hard for me. Look at that nice stream of wins that it has there. Good work, bot friend. So yeah, this one is Xbot. Like I said, I may not have been able to play, but you can see that about 15 hours ago, it had to start picking up the slack for me. Because like I said, I got busy with real life. So I'm happy to go and pay my 2000 DEC. And I think that the earnings, for instance, on this win here, I got 3.325 SPS. I think that with the number of bots that are going to be knocked out, I can probably easily see that at least going up to 5 SPS per win, right? And then it kind of pays for itself with the extra winnings that I'm going to get. So that's kind of my story there about the Matt proposal. With that being said, in the big tournament, I mean, I'm not that familiar with wild cards, but I still managed to get, I think it was 93rd. It could have been 98th. I think it was 93rd. Either way, it did result in me getting one of these Rebellion packs as a prize for the big 6th anniversary tournament. So I'm going to open that right now, and we'll just see if we got something good in this prize pack. It's not one that I'm going to go and I'm going to sell somewhere. So hey, let's go ahead and let's crack it open. I haven't opened a Rebellion pack in a very long time, since it took me like 40 packs to open a Legendary, and then that Legendary was Chaos Golem. I was doing like a daily Rebellion pack opening, but then I literally went, just like with the Gladius reward cards. I mean, I did 21 packs the other day, got no Legendaries, and it was the same thing with Rebellion. I went 40 packs or so before I finally got a Legendary card. Oh no, don't do this to me. My one pack of Rebellion, I wanted to see what was in it. Hopefully it will say, hey, your pack of Rebellion is... Oh, I know why. I haven't entered my ID and password thing yet. And it didn't ask me to. So it should ask me to enter my Hive keychain. There we go. Okay. There we go. Alright, now it's going to work. Now it's going to work. Alright, so the reward pack had Chaos Orc. Oh, there's 2 rares at least. Shul Junichi and the Lurking Puffer. I'm happy with 2 out of the 3 there. Alright, here we go, rares. The Regulator, good card when maxed. Underboss Fabiano. Alright, not terrible. So I think this guy's like 30 cents. That guy's like 70 cents. That's a buck. It's like a $1.25 or something without hitting anything good. Maybe a $1.25 or so. All right, hey, not the worst. It was a fun tournament, using all those cards. Even though, like I said, I don't play Wild, so I was just like, use Kitty, and I guess that still got me in the top 100, right? So, use Kitty is always the right answer. All right, let's get our game on. And fortunately, I got some kind of special today. I am in a modern, a Mount Mox Modern Diamond Invitational. So it's got some good SPS on the line, free entry, and it's near the end of the tournament. There is only 1 hour 21 left. I've got 11 battles, and I don't know how I did it, guys. I was just like in the zone, but in round 1, I went 10-1. I went 10-1 in round 1. So I'm sitting real pretty here right now. I'm like in it. But I always choke round 2. Like I'm not gonna try and pretend like he's amazing. He got 93rd or 98th, whatever it was in that one tournament, and now he's gonna crush it. No, boys, I know where I stand. Hey, DeFizz, how's it going, buddy? So hopefully we can see some of these battles play out, though. That's the most important thing to me, is seeing the battles like play out. I don't want to be like, I entered 11 battles and I saw 0 of them. All right, let's do it. All right, so we got Fumes. No, I can't use Grimbarden Smith, that means. And Corrosive Ward. All right. So I'm trying to think of anyone with immunity who'd actually be worth it. And the only one is the Death guy, right? I mean, I could try and do 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Nope, it's not enough because he costs a 9. A Heartclaw is who I was thinking of, right? So could I do Heartclaw with just this guy? Is it 10? Heartclaw's not 10. Is he only 8? Oh, Heartclaw's 8. Look at that. So I could Thaddeus Brood into Heartclaw. And just hope that Heartclaw could just do it alone. I'm wondering if that's actually the right play. Now that I think about it. Because, I mean, Heartclaw's pretty strong. Like, that's a legit play. Or do I want to just throw this Corpse Fiend in front? It's pretty tight. I mean, I almost want to throw the Corpse Fiend in front because he's just a speed 2 and the Corpse Fiend will just die instantly. And if he doesn't, then he's bought me a round of everyone else hopefully taking poison. I don't know, man. I think that I kind of like the Thaddeus Brood just sitting in there and doing it. I'm trying to think of anything else, like, for water. Oh, you know what? It could always just be Big Bakjira. Big Bakjira outlives everything. Big Bakjira? Can I squeeze in a Big Bakjira? 6. You know you can. Oh, you know you can squeeze in the Big Bakjira. If I don't use Lux Vega, though, and I use instead of 4-drop, then I can use 2. Then I can try and just stun their guy, too. Yeah. I like that. And then for 0, just for funsies, let's pop them in. And I got 5. Yeah, let's just do Big Bakjira. That's how it's going to go. If I can't use neutrals, right, that means that they can't use Venka, and I can't use Grimbardoon Smith. So, I think I'm good with this. Let's do it. Let's just hope that they can't break Bakjira. I think that it's a stronger play. Let's see. Did Ram here go with Heartclaw? That'd be crazy if Ram here went with Heartclaw. Let's find out. Did he go with Heartclaw? We're going to get to see it play out, you guys. We're going to get to see it actually play out. We're actually going to get to see the battle play out. Oh, this is so exciting, Ramdot here. This is super exciting, actually. We're going to get to see it play out. I did not think this was actually going to happen. Alright, so here we go. So now it's just down to heal to 16, 13, 11, 16, 13... Yep, so I got it. So it's going to go into, go to rounds. And then I think I should just be able to heal for forever. I wish there was a way to click skip to fatigue. But I kind of want to see it. Because this was exactly what I was going to play, remember? I was like, oh, and do I even put the Fiend in front? You know, do I even put the Fiend in front? Ramdot here thought of the same thing. I've got a feeling that I am going to end up winning the fatigue race here. But fatigue's got to start to get pretty high. I need a miss like that during fatigue, which is happening now. Here we go. And now I'm healing to 15. Alright. Alright, I'm still up to 13. There's no way. There's no way. 2, 5, 10. Yeah, we got it. We got it through fatigue. We got it through fatigue. Alright. So good to know that right here, Ram here, was thinking exactly the same way that I was. I got 2 commercials with Deion Sanders. Yes. Birds and bees. Hello. You opened 68 Chaos Legion packs, which once were $4 each, and they're worth 18 now with no gold legendary. Oh, that sucks. You know I was going to get it. And then you decide to abandon your ultimate plan of getting bloodstones and power stones and just totally forgot. Before opening 200 Gladius cases, it got 0 gold Quoras. And how many gold legendaries in all 268 packs? Was it also 0 of those legendaries? 11 and 1. Working my way up. Ram here was but a stepping stone in my quest for victory. Okay, no sneak snipe opportunity. Sounds good. So no sneak, no snipe, no opportunity. Do I take the Arcane attack train? Or do I use Lorcus? The thing is that Arcane gets shut down hard if they're using Force Field with the builds that I want to do. And Lorcus, at least you're like gaining life. It's slower. It's slower. What can I play? And I can play as Fire. Let's just see what he would offer me if I went with no sneak, no snipe. If I went with no sneak, no snipe. So I'd obviously have to go with you. There's no choice. And probably you. You got the speed, Venka. Because there's no sneak, no snipe, so you can use Venka, Lyra. That's just not making good use of Lorcus, though, right? Like, the Venka's fine. But it's not making good use of Lorcus. Vantaroth. See, because I also have to compare, like, what is it versus Dragon, you know? 9. I'd have to end up going, like, something like this. I guess I could take out Supply Runner. I don't really want to take out Supply Runner, though. See, that's the problem. And see, Mantaroth... So they're obviously going to play Venka as well, right? So they're obviously going to play Venka as well. That's what I'm wondering. Is like Mantaroth is obviously the boss, right? But I'm wondering if I don't go and just like take this guy out and forfeit everything and go for like the bear. And just put the bear in front and not even worry about Mantaroth right now. Like, or put the bear behind and just be like, yo, I'm a bear boosting Mantaroth. Because I know that I'm going to end up getting sniped out here somehow. And it's going to be by my poor decision of Venka defense. That's what it's all going to come down to. Did I choose the right Venka defense? Right? I don't know how I feel about this. Like, I feel like I have no heal. You know, I feel like I have no heal. That's always been like Fire and Death's thing, is just it has no healing, you know? But this something doesn't look right. I think it's the Supply Runner that just doesn't look right. Like, I want him to be right, but I just don't think he is. But what could I replace him with then if I didn't do that? I took out Supply Runner. What could I replace him with? 6, 5, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. I could replace him with this Infernal Firestorm. Theoretically, I could do that. I could put the Firestorm with flanking in front of the Mantaroth. And then I just have like 17 hit points. That's a lot of hit points. And they'd have to go through him first before anything else. Like, don't get me wrong, I love Supply Runner, but Lyra and Countess together... Like, that's a lot of hit points. That's a great body. That's a great body. We're going to do it. We'll try it out. I got a feeling that's probably a mistake somehow. Is it a mistake? I don't know. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. So here we go. So we're going to give Mantaroth and obviously Venka, we're going to give them the Slurp, we're going to give them Afflict, and we're going to give them Life Leech. And let's battle. Let's see what happens. We don't get to see that one. That's too bad. Alright, so ranged only, and attacks always hit. Alright, so here's a good one. So in ranged only, I love when you get these, like, what's it gonna be? Is it gonna be, are they playing Quicks, or are they playing Ilthian, right? With 46, like, I almost think it might be worth it to play, is it worth it to play Ilthian? I don't know. The Quicks is just so good. Either way, we're probably gonna be playing Life, I'd say, in this. So that's why it's all the more important. Is it Quicks or is it Ilthian if you're playing Life? Let's take a look at what they have to offer me. I know that Fire has something good as well. Fire has good stuff in it. But like this guy could very easily just go to the front pretty much, right? 8. So here we go. The most important guy is the Anacron Bolter in this. I guess that you'd go like there like that first, right? And Bjork Snake Eye unnecessary. Prismologist, you're fine. 7. These guys are fine. Oh, there we go. We know we need Supply Runner. I guess that means that Goff is getting booted here. And you'll probably go ahead of him like that. I got a feeling with all this mana that's floating around that like the right choice is actually... Is it to go with Mana Reflect? Is it to go with the Reflect? I'm a little torn right now. Is the right choice to go with the Reflect and I'm making a huge mistake? Oh, get you out of there for 4. Alright, get you out of here for... Oh, I want you. Yeah, I definitely want you. And I want you. I want both of these guys. Why can't I have them both? And I'm still 1 off if I do that. 4. Ugh. Not a fan of either of these guys. I love that they give you so much time so you can just sit here and think about your plays until it's like literally over. And you're like, oh, I ran out of time. No, it has to be these guys. I want both of these guys because of their scattershot. I want both of them because of scattershot. Alright, so these are musts. I'm gonna have to say Prismologist is a nice to have, not a must have. And that gets me them both if I do that. Yep, it gets me them both if I do that. I want someone with an armor. Wait, you're not the right one. You are. I want someone with an armor to be in second position so that Anacron Bolter is still healing them. And I want Gem Meteor to go in front of Supply Runner. Alright, so these two are going to get their armor repaired by the Anacron over here. I can move up to a 7. It looks like I can move up to a 7, so I can take out... I guess it would have to be the Gem Meteor that I take out. Because this guy, like I said, has the armor, right? And I guess I could put in the Gargoyle Devil. Definitely the Gargoyle Devil. Alright, that's an awesome play. I'm so much happier with that because that gives me 3 targets that all have armor for me to repair with my Anacron Bolter. Now the big question is though, like, I've got no dragon in here whatsoever. I can very easily, right now, turn Quicks into Magic Reflect. Like, do I care about giving them the -1? Let's see, is there anyone who has Amplify? No. Alright, so there's no way to amplify it. Such a tough choice, guys. I don't know, is it Quicks? Like, there's literally no dragon in this. You know what? And if there's no dragon... Oh, the -1. I'm going to assume that I'm going to get more damage out of reflecting than I am out of that 1 additional point that they're going to deal. Or 1 point less that I'm going to deal. Because now it's like I'm dealing 1 to 2 points more every time that I hit with the Magic Reflect. Come on, show it the battle. Yes! Alright, so here we go. So it's another one of those awesome battles when we're going to see what I could have had but then didn't end up getting. Lava Launcher, smart choice. Alright. And I like the way that he's got this guy in there as well, the Marksmith. So here it is. It's all coming down to return firing, basically. 3, 2. Got the Shatter in. Got a little Creeple. Of course you got that, though. Of course you got that. But look at this return fire. Look at how much damage our return fire is doing. So obviously not to the guy with shield, but... And there we go. So armor got repaired there. And he got healed. Got in. Look at that return fire just doing so much damage. And see, that return fire off of the armor of the portal spinner. So now I'm going to armor repair. Yes, there's armor repair. Alright, I'll read those comments that I see are coming here in just a second. There we go. Look, I got the heal and everything. Boom. And that was all about the return fire. The only problem is now I've got to get through this guy. He doesn't take damage from return fire, and he's got a pretty high speed. Oh, look, he's healing his own armor now, so now it doesn't actually matter. I thought that there was a problem, but it turns out there was no problem. Alright. This was an epic battle, yes! And especially for it to be, like, in the tournament to get these kind of wins. Love it. And it's tough, because I normally automatically default... Here, let's copy link. I automatically default to quicks most of the time, right? Let's go and let's find Xbot. Let's pop this guy in. Import. 100 times. Battle. Alright, so I had a 100% chance in that one. Let's see what would have happened if I went with quicks. Quicks the devious. 2, 3, 4. You ready? Let's find out. 94s. Look at that. See? So my quicks, like, my team was still better. Alright, my team was still better. But my quicks... lesser win chance right here. You can see the 90s, like high 80s and everything. So still obviously a win, but not as high as Ilthian. Or Ilthane, however you pronounce it. 6. Level 6. Which is a 100% chance. Does not change. So there you go, guys. Like, if you're like me, you normally default to Dragon. But Ilthane, if you have Ilthane, you don't need to default to Dragon. Right? You can use Ilthane and it's just as good as quicks. Like, for the amount of times that they were hitting Drybone Raider and just getting reflected off of those hits on the Drybone Raider, that was worth so many more attack than the one ranged that I was losing, you know? And especially, it's cumulative as well. So, yay us. Alright, let's read this. Okay. So, abandon my ultimate plan of getting bloodstones. Alright. 0 gold. It was 0 gold legendaries. Brutal. Alright. Tournaments have been kind of fun, and I love having Gladius cards finally, but my expectations were set way too high for getting to use stones. It's all good, next 200 I might buy them. We can get them yet in our guild, but I think we're slowly getting very close to being one level away from, I think, gold stones. Usit. And Infernal's better, you're right. What league are you in right now? Return Fire's a beast. I'm in Diamond right now. So I'm in Diamond, and this is a Diamond battle. I haven't been able to work my way back up to champ yet. I am back in Diamond 1, and hey, what do you know? Pretty close to a 50-50 right now. So it'll be 58, so I'm very close to a 50-50 with my battles. But hey, man, I'm loving this one that I'm in right now. Can't deny it. I'm definitely going to be placing something, I think. Events. No, work for me. Here we go. Because, I mean, there's only, like, an hour left, right, guys? So, ooh, against EMP Warden. Alright, so you can use a Gladiator card, and you got Cripple. I don't think it really matters. Like, I've just got this strategy these days for when it says those kinds of things. Can I use Dragon? Yes, I can. Alright, so if I can use Dragon, and, like, it's pretty much just, like, set up a wall with Amplify and stuff like that. Pop in your Venka, and see if you've got room to do something cool with Grimbarden, right? So I do have room to do something cool with Grimbarden. I can do this. Oh, you're not it. Why did I go to 2? I meant 4. And that does this. Where is it? That gets me this guy over here. And we'll put my number 1 in the very back to protect me. Yay! Okay, so a cane will give the attack. See, I don't really like these ones. I'd like it if I had room for 2. I'd like it if I had room for 2 to be able to get in. I think I have to. I think that, you know, I'm going to abandon that little technique there altogether, because I need to be able to get the Neg Assassin in, possibly, to go with my Venka plan, right? Because if they're going to be using their own Pellicor Conjurer, then my ambushes has to be Naga Assassin and Venka. Because Naga Assassin, higher speed, will attack first, will break the Divine Shield that exists on the Pellicor Conjurer, followed by Venka, now hitting the Pellicor Conjurer, who no longer has a Divine Shield, right? So I gotta think that way, and I'm gonna pop in some healing, I think. And do I want the Time Mage for the slowdown? I think that the Time Mage might be good here. And I want Naga before or after. I gotta think, in this kind of circumstance, do you feel like this is the kind of match where they're going to be going Time Mage in front? Protect Venka. When they're going to be, you know what? Time Mage behind Naga Assassin. Ooh, I like that. But is this the kind of battle when they're going to be like beefing up? Or is this the kind of battle when they're also going to be using Venka? And I could get some good misses off the Nag Assassin before he kills my Venka. But you know what? So, Pelacor dies, and then it tramples the Soul Fiend. The Nag Assassin dies, and it tramples the Venka. I might have to do this. I might have to literally just bury Venka. I think that's the play, is burying Venka. Alright, so let's see if this all comes true. So, oh yeah, we don't get to know what they play. So I'm going to have to make an assumption. Alright? So I'm making the assumption right now that they are going to be playing a Pelacor Conjurer in the front rank. If they're playing a Pelacor Conjurer in the front rank, this was the right play. If they're not, then who knows what the right play was. But I think that if they're playing Pelacor Conjurer, you do Naga Assassin, Venka, because Naga breaks Divine Shield, Venka hits, kills it, tramples on, kills the next guy. Let's see it. Oh, shit! I mean, Schnauzen. I mean, I don't know what I'm allowed to say and what I'm not. I don't know nothing about this. All right, there you go. There it is right there. So let's see what he did. Let's see, who did he have attacked? So he's also got Neg Assassin. Oh, this is going to be exciting. This is exciting. All right, so here we go. So I'm going to turn this down a little bit. I'm going to turn this down to speed 1 right now, which I never watch at. All right, that's a little too slow. Speed 2, speed 2. All right, because I want to see the order in which he does his things. So he ambushed, and who did he choose? I missed. I missed. Did you see that? I missed. And he did it right. I can't believe that happened. And I'm going to lose to that literal miss out of nowhere from my stupid Naga Assassin. Wow. Brutal. The only thing that can make that up to me now is if his Venka misses my Naga Assassin. That's the only thing that can make it up to me now. Alright. And the other thing that I have to consider is, remember how I put 2 guys in front for exactly his trampling? Let's see if that's what's going to happen right now. Oh no, because that gets him closer to hitting. Uh-oh. But it might still be enough. 8, he tramples. Remember how I said that though? Remember how I said, oh, I better put the Time Mage in front so if he tramples through, he'll trample into my Venka. It could be my Venka going next. It is my Venka. It is my Venka. It is my Venka. Come on, boys. Oh my gosh. Oh, I need Venka right now. No, my Venka had already attacked. How? It was speed 5577. Oh, must have been off the Martyr. Oh, man. That miss right there, copy link, close. Alright, since we're both using the same guy, I don't think it matters, but the fact that I missed and he didn't, that was the big thing right there. Import battle. Look at this. Look at this, guys. So, it doesn't calculate a Canes. Alright, so a Cane is not calculated because it can't do any of these monsters. So since we were both using a Cane, we can still use this calculator. And look at that, guys. Look at that. It was an 88, like there was 170, you know, there's a couple 70s, but overall, I was like definitely favored for that match. Oh, that was a heartbreaker, man, that miss there. And to think that I had it set up the right way, oh man. Oh, so what was the change I needed to do? What if I did that? Goes down. All right, what if I did this? What if I did this? What if I did move Venka forward? Seems about the same. What if I moved Venka to the very back? Seems about the same as well. So I don't think it was like, let's try this. Yeah, so I don't think it was even a placement issue. It was just a straight up, you had like the 80%er on them, but you got unlucky. Unfortunate. That's a bad loss. That's one of those losses when you watch them and you're like, no, why? Why did this happen? All right. So let's see what happens here. Only monsters with ranged, and now it's common rares, and they all have snipe. Okay. Ooh. So now, do I want to try something fancy or not? Let's use Quicks, all right? Let's face it. Quicks is going to be the deal. And we're going to use Ash Mirage for the headwinds. Does anything else have headwinds in this? I don't think so. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, H. Headwinds. Yeah, that's the only one. Just making sure, you know, we got the dragon. So we need everything that there is with speed. There's no choice in that one. Ooh, Torch Myrmidon, you're just a good little guy to have. Who are my 10 drops here? My 9 drops? And you guys are my only, like, my last drops? Alright, so I guess I'll do it like this. With Ash Mirage at the very back? There has to be something better than that, right? You seem to kind of suck. I don't think I even need you for 10. What are you? 3, 3. No. Awful. Alright. So, Tinderlock here is the big choice. And don't forget, it's all going to be on snipe. Right? So, I should put you in front so you're the first one sniped. Is there anyone left who has haste? Swiftness, I mean. Swiftness. I got all the swiftnessers. What about slowers? What about slowers? Slowers. There's no slowers, no. I got all the slow, I got all the swift. You're probably going to attack first. I don't know. I'm not sold on this Tinderlock. Then you're going to be the first one attacked, and then Supply Runner is going to be the next one attacked. And then Runic Skyclaw. That sort of sucks. Wait, I could take out the Tinderlock. I could put in Firecaller. I could put in Firecaller, put him here, and he's got Martyr. Ooh, alright, that seems like it's just as good. Because then these guys will get martyred. Or do I put it over here? Oh, yeah. Oh, I love that. All right. So we're going to put the Firecaller in between the Runic Skyclaw and the Neg Assassin. So that it's going to be... No, that's not the way Snipe works. All right. I'm totally thinking about opportunity. I almost messed up big time. Yeah, so we are going to put the Firecaller here. Given the Runic Skyclaw, it's got speed 6, but you've also got speed 6. Let's move it. Let's make it the Neg Assassin. No. Because you've got the armor, too. You got the armor. Such tough calls, man. I could spend forever just theorizing. Oh no. Okay, so 5. I think we just take away all that and we just go for more damage pushing. Yeah. All that thought and then suddenly you're just like, nope. I'm switching. These 3 I think are imperative. The Neg Assassin I think is the right one. But that means that I have to do that, right? Yep. 5, 6. Now, should this be a Mark's Rat instead, though? Instead of it being the Neg Assassin, should it be the Mark's Rat? Because then the Mark's Rat would give both these guys the bonuses, right? But I think that what'll happen is they'll be playing all the swiftness, and then all my guys will attack second. They'll kill my Neg Assassin. I won't end up with any benefit. Such a tough choice. All right, I'm going to have to go back to this one. If I lose, I'll take out Neg Assassin. I'll put in Venari Mark's Rat. So we're both playing the same thing so far. And he's only got one of the speed ups. So he opted not to play with the Neg Assassin. Alright, so this could get good. Because, I mean, he's really slow, the Molten Ash Golem, right? And the Molten Ash Golem is going to be attacking my Neg Assassin. So he's got a 60% chance of missing my Neg Assassin right now. There we go. Oh, I want to speed up again now. There we go. Let's get back to the real one. Oh, so we hit. And obviously there were 0 misses on my Neg Assassin. Okay, cool. Not that I expected anything, you know. You could expect a miss out of the Neg Assassin with the 60% miss rate, you know. Alright, so I think that my placement was wrong too. I should have had Runic Skyclaw in the second position for sure. Just seeing what's going on here right now and the shield and everything, I should have had Runic Skyclaw in the second position. Yeah, so I messed this up quite a bit. He does have a better Runic Skyclaw than I do, but either way. And look, he did use Tinderlock in the first. I think that's a bad one. All right, copy link. Good work, Sarkandival. Let's put it back in XBot. Feature V, import. All right. So let's see. So battle. I had a 0%er on that one. Okay, let's do this. Let's remove the Runic up. Let's move Neg Assassin back. I still had a 0%. Let's move Supply Runner forward. I definitely had a 0% by doing that. And let's move Ash Mirage up. I get a 1%. Nope. So it was just better to have a level 10 over level 6 Ash Mirage. And just to not have used the Naga Assassin. And to instead have put in the Molten Ash Golem. That's interesting. Alright, let me just put in a Molten Ash Golem. Molten Ash Golem. And let's make him max level. So he's level 8. And let's just move him over a bit. Let's move him into this position. Still 0%. Because I would have thought that this would be the right position. Why would the Molten Ash Golem be better in these positions? It wouldn't be. So what was it? Is it the fact that Torch Myrmidon, does he just suck? And Tinderlock is... Oh, you know what? Under the Blood Moon, that is Quix the Devious plus Ash Mirage, I'm getting -2 to all of my range, just like he's getting -2. But that means that anything that deals 4 damage or more is so valuable. Because this 3 is a 1, this 3 is a 1, this 3 is a 1, his 4 is a 2, his 4 on his Ash Mirage is a 2, his 5 on the Skyclaw is a 3, and his Gargoyle Devil is still a 2, whereas my guys are mostly 1s. So yeah, here's an instance where having the leveled up team is definitely works to your advantage for sure, because you can get out from under the -2 melee and still do a substantial chunks of damage. So good game, man. All right, so let's take a look here and let's catch up. All right, Infernal's better. What league are you in? Return Fire's Beast. Okay. You dominated me in the Ghost Card tournament with Venka, and I was doing well before that, and I just laughed thinking, Silence taught me how and when to use Venka, but I always forgot when you're supposed to use her. I don't have her yet. Yep. Mirror match. Why'd they go first there? I think when everything's the same, that it's just randomized. I thought I lost, I turned it off, clicked back, and it says, draw versus Dr. B. Nice! Alright. Well, I'm glad we're both doing good a little bit here right now in that case. Alright. So who do we got here? We got Plato Zero. Plato Zero used to come in right behind me on... so no newts, okay. He used to be right behind me in Splinterlands TV. It would be my turn, then it'd be his turn. So we're doing melee only. I think that it's just Lorca City in this one. I think if it's melee only, and no newts, then I'm just going to want to give, like, Silent Shabby, Life Leech or whatever like that, and just go from there. I think that Ever Hungry Skull just is an auto-include in the very back, right? And Harclaw goes in somewhere because he's Harclaw. And I think that the Cursed Wittigoo might actually front rank. Silent Shavy gets in, because like I said, I think he's going to be one of the people that I Lorcus will be the Shavs. And who else do we have? We got room for 2 more, obviously. Wailing Wraith, I'm kind of fallen out of love with her, to be honest with you. I used to love the Wailing Wraith, and now I'm just not a Wailing Wraith person anymore. I don't know why it's come to this, but that's how I feel. Okay, what if we didn't use Lorcus? Let's just take a look. Let's not just get pigeonholed into it. What if we went Lux Vega into Life? What would Life have for us that wouldn't be available? Ooh, a Uriel's pretty good. Ooh, a Baradalon's pretty good. Oh, this Chaos Knight's pretty good. Alright. So it looks like there might be some substantial benefits to just going with Life here. I just want to kind of craft a team and see what it would look like if we put Baradalon in front, and then we'll put Corsair behind it. And since it's flying, we'll put Uriel in the 3rd position, maybe. Or you know what? Maybe we put Bara in the very back. Yeah, I think that's better. Bara in the back. Buludan Regulator would go in. Oh man, it's such a tough choice with these guys. Chaos Knight would probably go here. No, you know what? I think that it would still be better. And then Stitch Leech. I guess there. Nope, I think it might still be better to go with the Lorcus. Just because of the Lorcus ability. Just the Lorcus ability itself is just so good, right? Silent Shavy. So what did I have set up before? I had Hardclaw in here in the second position. Who else did I have in here? I think that's as far as I got. Do I want to put the Shadowy Snitch in there? Not that good. 3, 4. Oh, these are the choices that I hate. So Chaos Jailer might actually be pretty good now. Let's do Chaos Jailer. He can make it in there with the Shav. Maybe I'll straight up go with Silent Shavy and Chaos Jailer. No, I really want to use it on Cursed Windigo. I think Cursed Windigo is going to be good. Or maybe on the Night Ghoul. Ooh. Yeah, you know what? Let's pop in Night Ghoul. Let's pop in Night Ghoul and let's give him Afflict and everything like that. Oh, that'd be pretty spicy. Alright, so if I do this, then Hardclaw's going to slowly fade away. And I think I still give it to Shavy. So it'll be Night Ghoul and Shavy that get it. Yes, I love it. Night Ghoul and Shavs. Alright, let's try it out. Next. So here we go. So we'll give it to Night Ghoul and we'll give it to Silent Shavy. Because he's going to have a 6 attack. He'll be beef. Alright, battle. Come on, show it. Yes! Alright, Plato Zero. Let's see how it worked out. Who do you have in the front? Uriel. Classic. Alright, so since I knew what their lineup was kind of going to be... Oh, what? He's only got 4 attack? Okay, but he's going to hit for more than 4. Does that go through Force Field? Huh. If that goes through Force Field, then that's not so good. We'll see how things work out, I guess. So Ambush. Oh, Baradellum, the Shatter. He doesn't have Shatter? Oh, he doesn't have Shatter, that's right. Oh man, I think oh yes, the 5 attacks, so I'm about to get hit for 1. Yes, I love it. So putting that guy in the front was probably a good play. The Thorns did nothing though. And I've got 3 speed, so I've still got the faster speed, and now poison, 5, 2. Uh-oh. So my Thorns did nothing. So now I'm in place with Hardclaw. Alright, and now you're going to go down. Alright, so I really need the hit right here from Chaos Jailer to poison Chaos Knight. Oh, what the heck? It went for Dumaki Exile instead? Weird. Alright. So I definitely lose. So he just went Tanksville. So Plato Zero just went to Tanksville. I should have thought about that. Alright. Let me just take a look here. Close. I just want to study his team. What he did right that we did wrong. Where are you? Plato Zero. Alright. So he definitely just went with the fatter guys in front. And then the Baradellum at the back, just like we were going to do. And he just put his healer in there. So he had Imperial Knight as his healer versus my Cursed Windigo as the healer. It was just better. It was just better. This was the play in the end. Even though, I did manage to, like, you know, get 1 hit off of the force field. 2 hits. Corsair Bosun and the Uriel. Just wasn't worth it in the end. Wasn't worth it in the end. And even though Chaos Jailer got the poison off, still wasn't worth it. Alright, GG's, Plato. Oh, like I said, guys, this is where I fall apart. This is where I fall apart. So equal, no armor, and Divine Shield. Equal, no armor, Divine Shield. Alright. A cane. Equal, no armor, Divine Shield. So we're going to go and we're going to set up our Venka the Vile. And obviously we're going to have included with Venka, we're going to need our Venka defense in the form of Jin Oshanas. Alright, so we got Jin, we got Venka. And it's all have initial health. So if I were to pop in this Wave Brood, I know this Wave Brood would just make things like massive. But I've got 51. Who else do I have as an option? I guess I've got Rage. So Yeah, let's make rage happen. And rage will do some healing, obviously, when everyone has lots of hit points. And sure, why not? We'll Grimbarden Smith in there too. So even though he doesn't have anything good, he's still good. And there we go. Oh, I managed to squeeze in Supply Runner on top of that. Now, do I want Supply Runner or do I want the Soothsayer though? That's a tough choice. I guess I've got Murdali Guardian for the healing already. So maybe I don't need that. And Grimbarden Smith, if I don't use you, maybe because you don't have armor, the better play is Bakjira here because it's got slow. Yeah, you know what? You lose a lot of value for not having it. Let's go with Bakjira here instead. Bakjira! Because with no armor, Bakjira seems better. Okay. And Bakjira gives everyone 16 hit points. Gotta love it. But Supply Runner, I keep coming back to it. Is it Supply Runner or is it Soothsayer? I think in the end it's Soothsayer. Partially because of the lookout. That's funny, but partially because of the lookout. So also because it's got Divine Shield, I'm gonna have to use Jin O'Shaughnessy and Venka no matter what, because they're both 5 speed and magic goes before melee. All right, is this even what I want to do at this point? The Divine Shield. Kind of roped in it to win it. Let's do it. So we're obviously going to give ambush to, like I said, these two over here. Let's hope that they're not using their own Jin O'Shaughnessy or my Venka the Vile will be wasted. Battle. Oh, there you go. So I'm glad that I got in my, what's it called? Lookout. So I got my lookout in. Yeah. All right, lookout. So I should take 0 damage from this Venka then, right? Because I'll take 1 from Force Field, then it goes down to 0. Good. Oh, wait a minute, but it still sucked. Because the 0 from that... Oh, the 0 from that, though, is still 1 damage, theoretically. Because he just broke my Divine Shield by doing that. 7. I've got double heal on him, though. Where's my double heal? Show me some double heal. There we go. 9, back up to 15. 11. Oh, yeah, because it's this guy hitting for the 4s now. Now that he's in range. Oh, Venka did his thing, though. Come on, get me those heals. And look, see, Rage even managed to put Afflict on him. That's what I'm talking about. None shall pass. None shall pass through the Jin O'Shaughnessy. And the reason why I use Jin O'Shaughnessy in the front is A, because of the force field, but B, because I got beaten by him so many times, you know that that's when you got to start adopting the strategy, right? Just like having a force fielder in front makes all the difference on so many occasions. You know, so birds, bees, and trees, make sure that you're making those notes for next time. If you're using Venka, then they can use Venka, so have a backup plan. GG's the Necromancer. Necromancer. Alright, let's see what's going on here. Let's catch up. I've never beaten Lorcus, I don't think. I think I'm like 0-8 versus the Lorc man. I'm so bad at Modern. CS Cable, what's happening, buddy? Since CS Cable's in the house, we got to do it. Da, 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 da. We got 2 things to show. Alright, since we're A, talking about never having beaten Lorcus, okay? And then also B, we were talking about we have CS Cable in the house. Alright? Oh, first off, let's see. It was 93rd, not 97. So it was 93rd. So I just got to pop this one out here. Where is it? Do Trash Panda. Where is it? Oh. Oh, man. Oh, it's not here. No, CS Cable, you're going to get away with it. You're going to get away with it. Oh, I can't find it, CS Cable. No. CS Cable. Oh, I know where it is, CS Cable. Alright, suffice to say first, you guys were talking about Lorcus on Lorcus. Check this out. Silence using Lorcus against the actual Lorcus using Lorcus. How's this for a battle? Look at this. So Silence with Lorcus against the true Lorcus. Will the true Lorcus live up to his name in this Lorcus versus Lorcus matchup? Yeah, it's gone. I'm gonna find it though, Cable. Don't worry, it's not gone for forever. It's only temporarily gone. So I gave Life Leech to my Grimbarden Smith, which is just gross. Like, it's just disgusting that that's something you can do. But hey, I mean, I'm not going to complain about it. It worked to my advantage here. But yeah, having a Grimbarden Smith that's slurping up 2 life minimum per turn. I like it. I like it. There we go. So long, Grimbarden Smith. There we go. And he's also got the Life Leech and Afflict. Oh, you thought that you could damage my Grimbarden Smith. Fools! Fools! You were all fools! And there we go, guys. Silence Lorcus against the true Lorcus. Came out on top. I'll bet that he regrets making that card now. How many people do you think message him after they beat him? They're like, Lorcus, I played you and I beat you. You know? So funny. All right, let's actually see if I can actually find CS Cable here. Because now that you're here, CS Cable. Come on, where is it? No, I didn't post it here either. Oh. Disappointing. Disappointing. Maybe are you still no? You wouldn't still be in my modern battles. Been too long. Oh, Cable. That was like the best battle ever. I gotta say. That was the best battle ever. Alright. So we've got Enraged Poison, 5 alive. Enraged Poison, 5 alive. Okay. Enraged Poison, 5 alive. So you know that they're going to use Grimbarden Smith in this case. You know that you're probably also going to use Grimbarden Smith. So let's go with the Arcane Train. And we're going to go with Life. And we'll use Pellicor. And we'll use our Venka. And then we'll use our Grimbarden Smith. And then what do we want to do to our Grimbarden? We need to pump Grimbarden up. Let's see if I can pump him up using Rage. Oh, I'm so close to being able to use Rage for pump. Fine. I'll use Aves. Aves can be the pump. Aves can be the pump. And Crack? No, we don't want Crack. Who do we want back here? We might not even have to use you in the end. But you're just so good when you get enraged. Oh, you're just so good. We might just want... Oh, wait a minute. I got an idea. Can we put you in? 37. Oh, that was asking way too much. All right. Because this is still the core that I want. This is still the core that I want. And I've got 8 left that I can use if I want to. I've got 8 left. I could use Palace for the Lookout because you know that they're also going to be doing something involving that. I could use Osher and get the heal on. Yes, Osher for the heal. Oh, Adelaide Brightwing's actually immune though. Adelaide Brightwing's actually immune. Immune. Yeah. Adelaide Brightwing, immune. And we'll give the revive maybe on a Pellicor Conjurer, which could be good. Now, I'm just looking at this. Do I do this? I think I do that, don't I? I may as well give Pellicor a little bit of juice while he's here. And who cares about Aves? Aves is going to die to poison anyway. So no one cares about you, Aves. Alright, I like this. Let's do it. The only thing I don't like is Speed 5. Speed 5, yes, okay. I can make Pellicor Conjurer attack first, hitting their Pellicor Conjurer, and then allowing me to get in with my Venka. So it's same thing. Speed 5, but magic goes first, and now he has magic attack. I'm glad that I thought of this. Alright, here we go. So now when I hit his Pellicor Conjurer, I'm going to break the shield. The Divine Shield on it. Let's see. Oh, he went just straight up to Inevitable. Okay. Alright. And his Inevitable has heal, but I've got lots of magic. So let's see if I can get through. 12 to 11. So he healed right back up. No probs whatsoever. That miss obviously didn't help. 9. 7. Yes, there's the res on the Conjurer. 4. Oh my gosh. Alright. So he's going to heal himself up, though, before I can get the hit off. Oh, I'm at 9. Trampled. We got the trample. Trampled over his big guy. Trampled over his Immortalis, who comes back with only 2. There we go. Stay in it to win it. Immortalis is down. Got you, Zad Dragon. I don't think that you're coming back from that one. And we've got Venka still able to kill 2 people here. There we go. Oh, that missed, but I don't think that miss matters when I got Grimmy. Nice. Zad Dragon. Gotcha. Still working my way up. Only got 31 minutes, man. I'm so slow. The People's Guild. How's it going, buddy? Conjurer FTW. I know, eh, bud? Like, Conjurer is just so good. Like, I use Conjurer in so many matches when you wouldn't think that Conjurer is, like, what you would do. Like, here, I'm probably going to use Conjurer. I'll be honest. I'm probably going to use Conjurer right here as well. My only other option, though, I've got lots of good Reflection Shield water magic kind of stuff, which is something else I need to bear in mind. But we've got Return Fire. Oh yeah, so for sure it's going to be something using light, I think. The only thing I also like about this is, possibilities and just giving the beatdown. Would Lorcus be good? Nah, you know what? We're going all the way. We're going to go with Grandmaster Wraith, and we're going all the way with it. We're taking this Pelacor, we're going to juice him up, and we're going to juice up Grimbarden. No, we don't do, no. We're going to change that. We're going to pop in Iziar for the Grimbarden, and then we're going to 7-7. We're going to get Venka for 7, and we're going to get Adelaide for 7. No, I was so close. So we're just going to not be able to use Grandmaster. Instead, we're going to use... a Cane. Alright. I'm just saying about the blast, right? Because I'm attracting everything to blast area over here. And they're definitely going to hit. That's the one thing about this lineup that I don't like. I almost need to push Iziar to the front and put Grimbarden Smith behind it. And then that will give me Amplify, at least. Right? That will give me Amplify. And some protection for Adelaide Brightwing. Oof. I don't know how I feel. I think I still feel good about it. I think I still feel good. I think I still feel good. I can't say for sure that I feel good, but I think I still feel good about this. Because Grimbardoon Smith isn't going to be taking much damage anyway. A's pumping him. Dax Paragon for 2. Or you know what? Maybe I just want to take him out and do Albahu. Yes. Yes, that was the final piece of the puzzle. Was using the Albahu for the triage to triage the Grimbarden Smith after it's getting hit with Iziar exploding. Let's do it. Let's do it. Alright, so we're going to go with, obviously, Venka. And I have no one who's faster than Venka. That's the problem. But, I mean, you deal 3. You all deal 3. If they have Pelacor Conjure in front, the guy who's got the biggest chance of hitting is Iziar because he's got the 3 speed. But if I were to use Albahu, it'd only be -10, and Albahu would heal herself with the triage at the beginning of the turn. So let's use Albahu. Battle. Ooh, it's Blitzer Wizard. So many of them. Which one? Number 715. Oh, damn. It's Grum. He's going to hit for 10 right off the bat. He's going to hit for 10. My only hope, and I've got speed 5, so I'm going to deal for 14. My only hope is that I'm able to take him out before he... Oh, come on. As if that happened. He's at 4, and he hits for the 16, or of course he did. Of course he did. 5-1, and there's 4. Alright, so Grim's up. So it's all going according to plan, I guess, right now, right? 3, and the blast. Oh, man, it's not going according to plan at all. 2. There's healing on Venka. Venka Trample. Venka to 1 with the blast kill. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I have a chance here. With the blast. And oh, Albahu, not you. Oh, Albahu, not you. The spell. Here it comes though. You know what? I think I might have this. Oh! It's a double strike. Oh, no. Blitzer Wizard. Oh, buddy. Copy link. Close. I gotta see it. Oh, that's right. It doesn't say anything about my CHLRV import. It doesn't take into effect a cane, though. Oh, man. Even with it not taking a cane into effect. Unfortunate. It was that one miss. It was that one miss. Alright. Melee monsters from any position, silent summoners. Create team. Melee monsters, any position, silent summoners. Alright, so we're going to go with Kelia, and we're going to put front rank Jin O'Shaughnessy, because we know what they're going to be. They're going to be Jinning us. And let's go over here. Coastal Sentry. I mean, it seems good with Mantaroth over here as well. I mean, that seems pretty good too. And that's 40 of 49. That's 40 of 49. What can I play that will deal with their guy? Okay, no, I need healing. I need healing. Healing for sure. And that leaves me with 6. If I could squeeze in a 7th, here, they're probably playing Force Field, so I don't think Coastal Sentry is going to be the best. If I could do this then, so I can get Darg in there for the extra speed, and that leaves me with 9. What can I do for 9? I could do this. I put Grimbarden Smith again. I can move back Venka. I could put Mantaroth in the very back in case they're going to be having some sneak. And melee can attack from anywhere after all. Ooh, but then I don't get the healing. Then I don't get the healing on the Grimbarden from the Murdali Guardian, or on the Mantaroth, and I do want to heal that Mantaroth. Is this the right play? Let's think about it. What am I missing out on? I'm missing out on Supply Runner, but I've got Darg. I've got Grimbarden because of this. That's got a Murdali Guardian backing him up. I miss out here. I did end up taking out the Coastal Sentry under the assumption that they're probably running their own, like, Jin O'Shaughnessy. Their own Jin O'Shaughnessy kind of guy. I can't do this. I'm 1 over. Is there anything I can trim? No. So let's put O'Shaughnessy back in. If I had one of the 3-drop guys leveled all the way up, I would have been able to do the ultimate, which would have been Bear in front, which would have been the Bear in the front instead of Jin O'Shaughnessy, right? Because then he'd be giving armor to Mantaroth and everything as well, which would give Mantaroth 2 more attack. Which might be bad, because then maybe Mantaroth would have 5 or 6 armor, and he'd get Force Field, so very interesting the way this could potentially play out. Like I say, whenever it's a tournament, like, you can expect me to just take forever to enter my teams. Like, I'm somewhat unapologetic about it. Alright, here we go. I'm just gonna have to have made the sacrifice. I just got a feeling if they have their own Archemist Bear in front, then Coastal Sentry was the wrong play. Let's find out what's happening. Okay. So if they have Archemist or O'Shaughnessy, then I made the right play. And they don't, so it was the wrong play. Alright. So I think I might still be able... No! Oh, that was clever, giving it to the Murdali. And look, on top of that, he had the Deep Lurker. Oh, buddy. So he had the Deep Lurker on top of it. Brutal. Brutal. So I did manage to, like, not get hit, but the same reason that I was like, oh, I want Mantaroth, is the same reason that he's also got Mantaroth. So, obviously not a good day for our hero. Yeah. Because now I'm going to get taken out by the Deep Lurker. Yep. And Venka was my whole, like, my whole reason for living. Was Venka. This was just such a strong play, though. You know what? This was just, I got outplayed on this. I don't even have to look at it. But when it's melee from anywhere, oh yeah, using the Kulu to go and do it. Why was I using magic? Or why didn't I do a double? Why didn't I use the Kulu Mastermind and the Dark Dead Blast on my Murdali Guardian or something like that? Or on the Grimbarden Smith? Oh, dude. I got outplayed here because Kulu Mastermind, I think, was the better play than what I did. Flabberhausen's a really good opponent, though. So, I mean, gotta give props to the Schlabber. Alright, let's see. So, neutral, blast, or no neutral, blast, and rage. No neutral, blast, and rage. No neutral, blast, and rage. Okay, so let's go for it then. I'm going to go with the Coastal, and I'm going to go with the Demon Shark, and we're just going to pretend like they don't exist. No neutral. There we go. And we'll pop these guys in. I guess that I'm actually going to have to go with, instead of Possibilius, we have to actually remove him, sadly. And maybe we'll go with Lux Vega, because we want to, number 3, get in with Tidebiter, who's got True Strike. You know what, now that I think about it, in these Enrage matches, maybe he's not the right guy either. Ooh, is it worth it to lose the Coastal Sentry who's going to blast for 3? For Tidebiter? I do have all my damage being redirected to Wave Brood. Maybe I don't need to. Maybe I just go in there and I just say, I don't care. I think that's what it's going to be. And then you can just blast right into the middle. 3, 9, 8, 7, 6. And that leaves me with another 6. And I really wanted 7 so I can get in the Darg. So I'm going to have to work something out. What's getting worked out? Because Darg has Triage for Wave Brood and everything. You're getting worked out. And we'll pop you in, I guess. Angelic Mandarin. Wait. I'm going to pop something in. May as well be this Murdali to heal these guys. Right? That makes sense. Okay. Blast. Wave Brood. Backed up by Watercaller. And like I said, up at the front here, my guys are just like, we don't even care. The thing is, I'm going to run into their Tidebiter or something like that. So my blasting is going to do nothing because I'm going to run into their Tidebiter. Now, you know what? He would be good to get in if I could. Do I want him instead of the Coastal? Because they're probably going to be using like Wave Brood or something as well. You know what? 47. Oh, but who do I put in there then instead? Or do I just say, no, you know what? I'm going to go with what I got. I'm going to go with what I got. And let's see if it works out. Let's battle. Yes, we get to watch it. Oh, no, I'm going to miss every attack. I'm going to miss every attack. And his shots are going to go past my Wave Brood because it's... Oh, yeah, this team is just better than my team, period. I don't think there's anything I can do about it. He's got how many ambush guys? He's got 2 ambushers? Oh, well. I hit one of my bad guys, sorry. Oh, wow. Alright, so... I didn't... Retaliate! Yes! Yes! And get your real attacks in, come on. 4, 4, 4... Yes, I'm glad that hit where it did. Oh, man, of all the places. Okay. And Blast kills my guy with Triage. Oh, it doesn't kill my Triage. Trample. Did it kill my Triage or it didn't? Oh, I have such a chance. Oh, speed 14? Really bad. I need my Coastal Sentry to hit. Yes! Coastal Sentry hit. So now it's my second attack. Just a plain old regular attack. I missed! I missed! That's going to cost me everything, that miss right there. Oh, dude. 1, 4. Oh, jeez. And people say this game isn't exciting. Are you kidding me right now? This is an epic battle. Like, if you cannot get excited over this kind of thing, like, what are you even doing? Retaliate! The Retaliate! That's so funny. I beat the Necromancer twice in the same tournament. I'm sorry, the Necromancer, right? Is that what happened? Let's see battles. All teams entered 10 of 11. Oh, man. I think that I did face him twice. Let's find out. The Necromancer, there he is right there in the middle. And the Necromancer, I did face him twice right here. And down here. So the last battle and then the 5th one from the top. Sorry, Necromancer. I guess I got your number. All right, so 15-6. Let's just take a look at what can I expect for this. What can I expect? 42nd. All right. So let's assume that I stay 42nd. 212. I'll take my 212. Awesome. Awesome. There we go. All right. I got proper slobbered. You got it, buddy. King Ank is here. Yes, he is. What's the winner win? A winner's for XComp? Thanks, birds and bees. All right. That being said, I mean, I managed to do that stuff already that I wanted to accomplish, which was entering that team. We got a little bit of time left here. Let's just go and let's do a couple quick modern real battles before the bot kicks in again. Let's actually see when the bot is going to be working for me. Oops, tools, automation, accounts. I've only got the one account, right? So in an hour and 18 minutes I still have. Cool. All right. Let's do a few battles here. Again, when it comes to modern, I don't know, guys. I don't know, man. I'm good at the tournaments and bad at the actual play, apparently. So, born again, no legendaries, cripple. Born again, no legendaries, cripple. Born again, no legendaries, cripple. Maybe if I say it, like, a lot, things will happen. Born again, no legendaries, and cripple. Born again, no legendaries, and cripple. Alright. Born again, no legendaries, cripple. I wonder if I could just kind of force Lorcus into this. I'll bet I can just force Lorcus. Let's see who we got that's actually good. So you'll have to go in front, of course. We'll put you in. You could be Lorcus. You seem good to be Lorcus. Torch Myrmidon. Yeah, I could do that. Let's see. 7. This Jin is so good, but at the same time, it's so, like, fringe. Like, if it works, it works, and if it doesn't, it just gets blasted and it's done. But it could also give this guy some survivability. If I Lorcused him, you could gain 3, I think, per. You know what? Let's just pop him in there for now. For now, let's put him in. And let's see what his story is. They've all got revive. 7, speed 6. They've all got revive on top of that. There are these moments when you just sit there and you're just thinking to yourself, and you're like, man, what is the right play here? You know that there's going to be a play that's going to make or break the entire game for you. Winners at these. Do I take this? Do I take those guys? Is that what I do? Is I just take them? I'm not sold on that Jin. I'm not sold on the Jin. I could do an 8. I could take the Genie out, and I could put in a Ferox Defender instead. Even though the Ferox Defender doesn't get anything, I think that the Ferox Defender is probably the better play. Maybe even in front, no, behind the Lava Launcher. Just protect them. Just protect the Ferox. 8. Is there a better 9? I'm almost going to run out of time here. 7. You know what? Sorry, Ferox, we're going with this guy. We're popping him in and we're pressing battle. We're doing it. I made the change last minute. So we're gonna give it to the Genie, I think. Oh no, because he's hitting the Archemis. So we're gonna give it to Archemis, actually. Wow, this Torch Myrmidon is just gonna get killed instantly. There's no way these guys are missing. I don't know why I always tried the Torch Myrmidon. He kind of sucks. He's got the highest speed. I'll make it the Bloodmaker, I guess. The reason why I made it the Bloodmaker is because at least then hopefully I'll have a lot of hit points by the time it comes around to my guy getting killed. But I just took a look at his shields, and I know that they're going to kill my Torch Myrmidon. They're not going to miss a single time on my Torch Myrmidon. Oh, that's right. They've got this guy over here, this Wave Brood. No, this guy's got Wild Shot. I've got 2 guys with Wild Shot, which could be good. 3, 15. 9. Got Return Fired. There, and yeah, like I said, like there's no point in even trying to use that Torch Myrmidon anymore. Like I've used them so many times, and every time it's always a disappointment. Every time it's a disappointment. And this time was no exception. I mean, he sucks. Clearly he sucks. Alright, we took away his ability to heal. No, we're done. We should have gone with our initial thoughts here. And we should have gone with our own Coastal Century kind of combo team. Instead, we're just getting beat up by it. Even through Force Field. Even through Force Field. Yep. It's done. I'm just going to skip this battle. I don't think it really needs to be seen. Like, he grinds down my guys and I lose. Skip the results. There we go. Alright. The People's Guild. So I'll still play a few more here, though. Just because I lose doesn't mean that I'm giving up. Alright, here we go. Heavy hitters. Are you not entertained in Lost Legendaries? Heavy hitters, are you not entertained in Lost Legendaries? Heavy hitters, are you not entertained Lost Legendaries? Okay. We'll go with quicks. And we're going to set up a little Pelacor zone. What is this? Oh yeah, you can't. Lost Legendaries, Lost Legendaries. Okay. So we'll use you. We'll use you. We'll use you. Oh, those tricky guys. You know what they're going to do? They're going to do a life activated. They're going to use Avina of the Wolf, and they're going to just make a healing Grimbarden Smith. What beats a healing Grimbarden Smith? Only lots of magic damage. Only lots of magic damage. If they... You know what? I'm just going to lose to it. If they do it, then I just lose to it. 12. Yeah, if they do it, I just lose to it. That's kind of... I just got to resign myself to... If they do that, I lose to it. There's no 3s here, so I can't use Helmet the way I wanted to. Got the Amplify, which I like. Put you over here, I guess, which is fine. And cracks a rock. Right over here. Protect Nag Assassin, I guess. Anyone better? No, I feel like that's fine. Celestial Harpy. They all got heavy hitters. Darn it, you know what? I really should have gone blue with this. I should have gone blue with this because that's going to get me that's going to get me the blue guy who has stun. It's too late to change now. I'm committed to it. I'm committed to this loss. The only thing that could keep me alive is a Pelacor Conjurer right now. Yep, there we go. So he's going to be doing it. Let's find out. Yep, see, there we go. There's Igor. The exact guy I was thinking of. Alright, the only good thing here is I've got this Pelacor Conjurer, and it's pretty fast. Oh, but he's got the True Strike for it. That's right. 2. The True Strike on it. Oh! I got away with Alfredo being the miss. With Alfredo missing. I don't even know how it's possible. But Alfredo got the miss in. Oh no! Alfredo killed him. Worst thing possible that could have happened. And now I'm going to die to the True Strike of a Tidebiter. Oh no. Or can't be healed. There, it happened, it happened. Alright, so I've got 11 hit points to somehow deal with all this not happening. 2, dead. And now I lose 2. Crazy. Crazy. I knew I should have done it. I was like, oh, that Igor guy in the end, he would have probably been best to play 2 the actual, you know, play 2 the actual rule set. Ank, you bought a keep and a gold foil Waka yesterday? Bro, going in hard. I love it. No heal, evens, 'tis butt scratch. No heal, evens, 'tis butt scratch. Can I do it? 10, 12? No. I'm off. I'm off being able to do what I wanted. I could technically do some. I could do this. Yo, what's up? It's me, Grimbarden Smith. How's it going, everybody? Nice to be here. Nice to see you all. 2 to 4. That would just be such an annoying team. With no heal? Yeah. No heal, that would be a good one. Or I wouldn't even need that. I could Kelia this. Wow, how annoying a team would this be if it worked? That would just be brutal. I think I'm going to do it. I'm trying it out. I'm trying it out. I just made like 212 SPS from that tournament. I can afford to play it fast and loose. Let's see how it works out. So Igor has to do all the work. It's all Igor all day long now. Six, seven, eight. Who else could I have played? 4. So I could have played Zenith Monk with 2 more archers behind it. Right? Yep. If I didn't play the Grimbarden. But they have to get through the shields. He's got 3 shield. Or is it 4 shield now because of the Kelia? Yeah, buddy. I think that if they're not playing magic, that they're in trouble. If they're not playing a heavy magic team, which there's not a lot of heavy magic I can see out of this, that they're in trouble here. Because they're not going to be able to break my armor. Alright, so now I'm down to only having 2 attack, which is fine. And... oh, this Vruz is going to wipe me out. The Vruz is going to wipe me out. Zero, 1, back to 4. 3. Oh, geez, you know what's actually going to end up happening here? Is we're going to go to fatigue rounds and they're all going to die. That's actually what's going to happen. We're going to go to fatigue rounds and they all die. 3, 2, 1, 0, 2, 1. Oh, they're going to be hitting me for 1 at a time, or is it 2 at a time? 2 at a time off of their Igor Dark Spear. So Igor, that could have been working for me. Wow. Well, I didn't think that one was going to work, to be honest with you, but I wanted to give it a try, and now we know. I will let my points, my rating be massacred for you, fair viewer, so that those things you've always wanted to try, now you don't have to worry about it. You've seen someone else do it, and you know that no, it's just not a good idea. You don't have to do it. All right, so 3. So we got Enrage, Snipe, Odd Ones Out. Enrage, Snipe, Odd Ones Out. Let's just see what we could get if we went and we got greedy. We could greed out. Enrage, Snipe, Odd Ones Out. Enrage, Snipe, Odd Ones Out. 13 with the Hill Giant in front. 14, 15. 14. And the Mycelic wouldn't do anything for this rule set. I mean, it would exist, which is obviously good. 13, 14, 15. So, I mean, I could do this. I mean, there's no reason why not to do that if I was going to. I probably want that guy dead first. 3. 4. Is there a better 3-drop? Is there a 3-drop wizard? There is a 3-drop wizard. Oh, I'm totally just going all in on it. Don't even care. I'm going in on the 3-drop wizards. Alright, so I'm actually playing wizards now. That's my new... Oh, you know what? You know what? Maybe I should take you out. And I should put in the Marksmith right here. That seems more reasonable. I suppose I can get behind that. Oh, but the blind. The blind. Oh, the blind. The beautiful blind. Huh. Tough choice now. Now I kind of do want the Spirit Hoarder. Because it's going to deal 3. This guy deals 2. Oh, he's got Armor Breaker. And he's sort of fast. But if they enrage, then I can't hit unless it's magic. Blackmoor in front. Alright, let's try it. Because like I said, if they enrage their guys... Oh, Indigoth had the same idea. Let's find out how he built his team. Very similar. Very similar, except I'm going to have to attack his Blackmoor Nymph first, I think. Is the way that works. He's going to have to attack my Chaos Agent first, and I'm going to have to attack his Blackmoor Nymph first. I think that that's the way it works. Let's find out. If it is, then I think I made the right play. 4. Uh-oh. Backfire! 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 I missed a million times. Like, let's try and replay and not have it go crazy. Please. Like, just show me a regular old replay. I just saw, all I saw there when it started speeding up was like a billion backfires. Was like my guy just never hit his Chaos Agent. I'm kind of mad about that replay. Let's see if it'll slow down. Because that's what it looked like to me, was that I just died to his Chaos Agent. Rumble. Let's turn down this, let's keep the speed up until it starts going crazy. I gotta watch this one more time. So I got a backfire in. I got 2 backfires in, then he killed my guy. Look, backfire 1, backfire 2, 3, backfire 4. Wow. Alright. Copy link, close. Let's put it into XBot. Let's see what XBot has to say about it. Am I whining over nothing? Am I like, oh, I should have had that one, dude? And turns out I was an auto loss. Wasn't an auto loss, but it was definitely not favored. So he also used it, and why was that? Why was that? It's because of this nymph, wasn't it? 7, 8. If I were to make my nymph level 8, I go down in win percentage? How is that possible? So that's just so strange to me. That the right way to do this, let me get this, I'll just make that a level 7. That the right way to do it was chaos in front. Like, it's supposed to be snipe. So they literally want you to just have a nobody there and to have your Blackmoor Nymph sniped. Like, obviously that's going to cause... That doesn't make sense. Because right now, when they first start, it would attack, it would attack, it would attack. All 3 of those attacks would go on Chaos Agent. If Chaos Agent was at the front, all 3 of those attacks would go on Blackmoor Nymph. Right? Yeah. And then they would go after the Hoarder next. I don't understand this one. I would have thought that having the Chaos Agent in the second position would be better than having the Chaos Agent in the first position, because then it would draw all of those attacks, the snipe attacks from target practice, onto the Chaos Agent. So I don't even know why this one is the way that it is, but I mean, numbers don't lie. Right? Numbers don't lie. Alright, cool. Well, geez, I would... Oh, the Modern Gold fled from your overwhelm. You're 1 step closer to victory. Okay. Modern Gold tournament. Close. And close. What does that mean? That I won? I won something? This might be a good place to stop it, guys. Let's find out. Yeah, we know. Mountain Mox Diamond. It ended. The tournament ended 39th! 212 SPS. I was so close to getting that one extra win there. So I got the fled from Iliam, but still, I'm pretty happy coming in 39th out of 374 players, top 10% basically. I'm very pleased with my 16-6. May not be able to play Modern Ranked, but hey, I do okay at the tournaments at least, right? So cool. I'll take that 212 SPS, I'll bring it to the bank and add it to my horde. There you go. Yeah, Hank, tell us how much you managed to grab that keep for, and then we'll end the stream. We all want to know. Yeah, losing 3 in a row there, and then the third loss being to something that I thought that I had. Yeah, that was... Like, this defies the whole way that I thought that things worked. Modern Ranked. Right, I take it back. 4 losses in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4 losses in a row. Jeez. 29 out of 59. Now I'm 1 behind. Now I owe 1. I owe 1 to the Nether Void now. To get 30 to 59 to stay at my 30%. To stay at the 50%. I owe 1. But I lost a cool 100 points in those matches. Sweet! So, final point here. Ank, congrats buddy on being a keep owner now. Paid only $674 for his keep. Good work, Ank. That sounds like really low price. That sounds like you got a really good deal on that keep. So, I guess the faithless are fleeing, which is the way that it is sometimes, right? But I mean, dude, if you love this game the way that I love this game, you'll stick around for the gameplay, man. Like, I don't know if the number of players that we have right now are able to sustain the ecosystem forever. But, I mean, you've got a lot of whales that are into Splinterlands. and hopefully we just keep it going. Like I'm very not financial advice, but I'm pretty bullish on Splinterlands. I really want to see what they do when they get their marketing director, and then they go and they get so who is it? The marketing director with the new player experience. Like I really want to see that happen, and I really want to see them have like just like better um I don't even know the word that I'm looking for. Better being visual, like being out there for people to see that Splinterlands exists and that this is a card game auto battler kind of deal, right? Because I think that like a lot of us know, people just don't know about Splinterlands. SPS isn't listed anywhere pretty much, right? It's on crypto.com, which is great. I use crypto.com. But I mean, it's nowhere else really, right? So people don't have exposure to Hive. They don't know about Hive. They don't know about SPS. But I mean, we got a great game here, and if we can get people hooked on the gameplay, I know I sound like a Game Boy, but I feel like that will draw people in. Like the Magic the Gathering players that I know that I got into it, they all liked it, but the bots is what took them out. This is way back when Chaos Legion was getting introduced, right? And they were just like bots everywhere. The bots got them out, but I'll bet that I could get some of them to come back if we had like a coherent game that was fun to play, that didn't have all these like, oh, I'm locked out of advancing to silver because the people in bronze are just so good that I can't get there, you know? Good match liquidity. Like I fist pump in this game, guys. I fist pump. And when you're like in your 40s and stuff like that, I guess some people watch sports and are like, "Yay, go sports team." But I mean, as like a geekier kind of guy, like when I fist pump, it's like I rolled a nat 20, or yes, he missed, or I hit, you know, through blind or whatever it is. So the game's got legs. I love playing. I hope you guys love watching and also love playing. And yeah, let's leave it there for now. That's your second keep, Ank. Oh my gosh, holy mackerel, indeed. I echo what Bajangle said with the holy mackerel. But I think Matt's doing a great job all in all. And I'm looking forward to what the future holds there. And if you guys don't see me that often on Discord anymore, it's because I'm trying to avoid Discord because it always kind of, oh, there we go. It was 268 for 40th. Nice. 268 for 40th place. But I try and avoid Discord these days. I just find it's like, as a lot of other people said, it's very negative. And I just don't need to go in and read about people saying, oh, the project's crap, you should have dumped while you had to. When it's like, buddy, the project is only getting better in my eyes. It's only getting better. So let's see, let's keep that positivity going. And yeah, thanks, People's Guild, Bajangles, my man. And everyone else who tuned in, to Fizz, one of my subscribers, appreciate you, buddy. And until next time, my friends, I will see you guys around Praetoria. Side to side. Peace out. Take care, my friends.